An all-American girl vanishes from a Caribbean cruise liner.
Somebody saw her, somebody wanted her, and somebody took her.
Her parents' search for answers leads them into unimaginable territory.
It was just horrible.
It wasn't the Amy that I know.
And a trail of witnesses uncover the unthinkable.
That's the girl I saw in Barbados.
I'm 100% sure right now as I'm speaking that she's alive.
Somebody knows what happened. One way or the other, somebody knows.
Chesterfield, Virginia. Home to the Bradley family, Ron, Iva, Brad, and Amy.
Amy was born first and ran the show. Amy lettered in 5 sports in high school. Brad did the same thing.
Was Amy a take-charge sister?
Focused and a fireball and...
A lot like her mom.
Amy receives multiple college scholarship offers, but chooses the school closest to home. Amy and her brother Brad are especially close.
Brother, I'll always be there for you. I love you, little brother.
Hey!
In early March, Amy's parents call with more exciting news. Her father's employer is sending the family on a 7-day Caribbean cruise. Surprisingly, Amy is reluctant to join them.
She was a little apprehensive about the big boat thing and about the ocean, even though she's a swim team coach and swam all her life.
Despite her fears, the opportunity to spend time with her family is one Amy can't pass up, and a prime suspect.
Amy turned slowly and walked into the disco, and he walked in behind her.
Hey guys, it's Lavender here. Welcome back to my channel. It's Lavender here, and today I want to talk about another disappearance. So I've already done a disappearance video of 3 people. It was called the Springfield 3. And I've just decided that I want to do more disappearance, like true crime videos. And also through October, especially since it's getting towards Halloween, I want to start doing more Halloween videos, like true crime, stuff like that. So yeah, let's get started into this video. So today I want to talk about the disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley. So if you guys don't know this case was a very famous case back in 1998 when she went missing off a cruise ship that was in the Bahamas. So yeah, let's get started into this case, and so yeah, let's get started. So here we go. So Amy Lynn Bradley, she was born May 12, 1974, is an American woman who went missing during a Caribbean cruise. On the Royal Caribbean International cruise ship Rhapsody of the Seas in late March of 1988 at the age of 23 is when she went missing while en route to Curacao. Hopefully I said that right. Sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing things. Searches turned up no sign of her, and investigators believe it is unlikely that she has fallen overboard, and it is likely that she's either dead or she is being sex trafficked. If you're going to ask me my personal opinion, I think that she was sex trafficked just because there have been so many sightings of her that people say that that's her. So I truly believe that she was sex trafficked, and I think the cruise ship had something to do with it. But let's get into this case. So here we go. So this case has been featured in media, TV shows, and books. This case has been on shows like Investigation Discovery's Disappeared show. It's also been on Dr. Phil. Her family went on the Dr. Phil show, and this case has also been featured on America's Most Wanted. On March 21st, 1998, Amy Lynn Bradley and her parents, Ron and Ivana, and her brother Brad, left for a weekend-long cruise. Her brother went on a cruise, and then he convinced her, because she was afraid of being on ship, she wasn't used to it, but he convinced her to go on a cruise, and so the whole family decided to go on a cruise. So on the morning of March 21st, Bradley had been drinking with the ship's band, Blue Orchard, in the Dance Disco Club lounge of the cruise ship. One of the band members, named Alistair Douglas, aka known as Yellow, claimed he parted ways with Bradley at about 1 a.m. Sometime between 5:15 and 5:30 a.m., Bradley's father, Ron, saw her asleep on the cabin's balcony. And when he got up again at 6 a.m., however, she was no longer there. Earlier, he had seen her take a cigarette break, but then she disappeared after he went to sleep and woke up back up again. He later said, "I left to try to go up and find her. When I couldn't find her, I didn't really know what to think or what to do, because it was very much unlike Amy to leave and not tell any of us where she was going, any of the family." The ship had left Ostrada, Aruba, and was en route to Carrasco at the time Bradley was last seen, and docked there shortly after it was realized that she had gone missing. Her family begged them not to dock the ship and told the cruise employees, fearing that it would give their daughter's potential kidnapper a chance to escape with her. The crew allegedly refused to not dock the ship and didn't really care and didn't really shine any they didn't show any what's it called, like when you any panic or anything or sympathy or whatever, and wouldn't even page Bradley until the ship was at port. Extensive searches on the ship and at sea produced no signs of her whereabouts anywhere, although the Bradley family pointed out that many passengers had already left the ship before the search was finished, so if there was a crime scene, it was already tampered with because everyone is off and the cruise ship fucked up. Bradley was a trained lifeguard, and investigators said it was highly unlikely that she had fallen overboard, and her family said that she would never commit suicide, and that was not a possibility at all. Based on her brother's account of the evening she disappeared, the Bradley family suspected the crew was in on her disappearance, and this was a cover-up. Brad claimed that the crew in the nightclub was giving her special attention, which led their family to believe one of them had smuggled her away off the ship and into sexual slavery. There were possible sightings of Bradley in Curgo in 1988 and 1999. 2 Canadian tourists reported seeing a woman that resembled Amy on a beach in August 1998. The woman's tattoos are reportedly identical to Bradley's, and one of the 2 men said he was 2 feet away from her and said he was sure that it was her with complete full certainty. Bradley's tattoos included a Tasmanian devil spinning a basketball located on her shoulder, the sun placed on her lower back, a Chinese symbol located on her right ankle, and a gecko lizard on her navel. She also had a navel ring piercing. A member of the United States Navy stated that he had seen Bradley in a brothel in 1999. He claimed she told him her name is Amy Bradley, and she begged him for help, explaining that she was held against her will and not allowed to leave. He did not report this until he got back onto his ship. There was another potential sighting in 2005 when a witness named Judy Mulder claimed to have seen Bradley in a department store restroom in Barbados. The witness claimed a woman entered the restroom accompanied by 3 men who proceeded to threaten her if she did not follow through on a deal. The witnesses alleged that after the men had left, she approached the distraught woman, who then said that her first name was Amy and that she was from Virginia, before the men re-entered to take her away. Munner called authorities, and they created composite sketches of the 3 men and the woman based on her account. To add to the family's distress, in 2005, the Bradley family received an email containing a photo of a picture of a woman who appeared to be Amy, lying on a bed in her underwear on an escort website. A member of the organization that locates sex trafficking victims on adult websites noticed the photo and thought it could be Amy, and that there's a high possibility it probably was Amy. She looked completely different in the photo. There is currently a $250,000 reward offered by the Bradley family for information leading to Bradley's return, and a $50,000 reward for information leading to her verifiable location. The FBI is offering also a $25,000 reward for information leading to her recovery. This case remains unsolved to this day. There's no indication if she's alive or dead. But there is a high possibility she was a sex trafficking victim and that she is being sex trafficked. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye guys, see you next video.